A long time ago, a very old plant told me that I was a multidimensional storyteller. I'm sure you're wondering what that even means. And trust me, I get it. Plants love a good riddle, and sometimes it takes years to understand what they mean. At least it has for me. It turns out, this job title was one of those plant riddles, and has become way more than a job title. It has become a quest. A quest I'm still on today that has shaped the way I think, work, imagine, dream, and live. A quest that has led me to all kinds of wild and wonderful places and characters. A quest that's led me here to share with you today. Thank you so much for being here with me to listen to this multidimensional story. A long time ago, but not quite as long ago as when the plant gave me the job title, an even older plant told me about a place. And would you have guessed it, it turns out this place wasn't exactly a place. I told you, plants love a good riddle. The even older plant told me that this place was neither here nor there, that it was betwixt and between, that it was under our feet, but also in our bodies, and also all around and within us. The plant told me that this place is called the Garden of Infinity, and that in this place there live 13 characters who aren't exactly characters. The plant said, these characters have names but aren't people. They have many mouths but a single voice, many forms but a single body. They are 13 uniquely different beings but have never been separate from each other. The plant said that they wanted to share their stories with me, and that as long as I listened closely to their stories with my whole heart, that I could share them with the world. I'm not one to turn down a mystical quest from a magical plant, and so for the past 7 years, that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been listening with my whole heart to hundreds of stories. And today, I'd like to share just one of many stories from one of many characters with you. An ode from a character named the Decomposer. So, who is the Decomposer? The Decomposer is the archetypal essence of decay. You can meet the Decomposer in the mycelial networks under your feet, in the vultures flying overhead, in the bacteria in your gut, and in the many wonderful fungal friends we know and love today. The Decomposer is the essence of compost and speaks to us when it's time to break things down, lay them to rest, and regenerate new life from what's ready to complete its life cycle. But first, to be able to hear their story, I need to take you to where they live in the Garden of Infinity. And so, you're invited to sit back, relax, and journey to the realm of the Decomposer. Take a moment to close your eyes and take some slow, deep breaths. For the Decomposers live in the dark underneath of things, the below between spaces, the silent, still, deep belly breathing places. Down, 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 down below your feet, past layers of concrete and stone, into the moist, rich, cool underbelly of the earth. There's a teeming city of millions of decomposers, doing what decomposers do best, breaking it down. If you get down low and quiet enough, you can hear them telling their stories, or singing them, or sometimes slamming them beat poetry style, or sometimes simply speaking them in a language older than time throughout the Garden of Infinity. Ah, I can hear one now. Let's take a listen. But remember, to hear their story, you must listen closely and with your whole heart. When you've been laid in the bed of earth, who do you think returns you to you? slowly and slowly, we remove the parts that no longer serve. All of the sum of its parts return to the parts. No more whole, no more worry, no more concern over what is and what was and what could ever have been. Don't worry. You'll be. You'll be. You'll be. It's really so easy when you relax, when you release, when you surrender. You don't have to work anymore. We gently, in our little hands, remove everything. Everything. That embarrassing feeling when you were 12, that wonderful triumph after college, on your wedding day, a lost job, a war, an infidelity, a disaster, lost money. What money? A birth, a death, a birth, a death. You don't have to carry it anymore. We'll carry it for you, for a moment anyway, as we take it out and away, out and away. You don't need it anymore. We don't need it anymore. We'll plant all the parts of you here, there, here, and there, and there, and there, until with every planting you'll bloom anew. And we'll watch you, and tend you, and honor you. In the beginning, there was nothing. There was just the ebb and flow of the cosmic ocean. Before even time awoke, there was nothing. And what a great gift. What an absolute honor it is to return you back to the nothing again, where you don't have to be anything but the ebb and flow until you decide to be something more. And when you decide, it'll be ready. All of the parts that have been laid to rest, we're watching them for you. We're tending them for you. All of the atoms return to the ocean. All of the atoms return to the what was, are waiting to become the what will be. In the darkness of the void, all possibilities exist. In this field of pure potential, there is rich compost, dark soil ready to be planted with the seeds of what is to be. Your vision, presence, and noticing crystallize this new reality into seeds. I invite you to look around with your eyes closed into this fertile darkness, knowing that the future is always first a feeling, a sensation, a glimmer. I invite you to plant the seeds of what is to be here into this darkness. What whispers of what is to become do you hear? What glimmers of the new world do you notice? What do you see? What do you feel? What conversations do you overhear? What smells are wafting through the breeze? Take a moment to explore the landscape of what is emerging, allowing yourself to open as a vessel of this new world, birthing into being through your ability to imagine it, feel it, sense it. And as you open your eyes and come back into the room, know that this new reality already exists deep within your heart. And that as you listen and move and create and dance and connect here today and beyond, know that you are a living seed, a guardian of our regenerative future blooming into being. And so I leave you all with a quest. Fertilize these seeds by sharing your vision with another guardian of our regenerative future here today. Nurture these tender sprouts with your art, your conversations, your creative practice. Tend this soil by continuing to dream, create, and imagine. Together, we can end the war on imagination, one creative act at a time.